Okay, I see you coming in now, Joe. All right, at this time, we are currently streaming live. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to share out this particular screen. All right, so Joe, I'm going to share out this screen, and then I'm going to give you, I see Joseph Hay, so I'm going to give you remote control. So from your Mac, you should now be able to move the mouse and edit this screen. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And can you see the uh, the icons down at the bottom? Can you see that Chrome icon? Good. Click on that. Good. Now switch back to the drone blocks. Yep. And then you should see the network icon in the bottom right next to the time. Come over to your right. Two more.
I got full charge.
Okay, move over to your right. Two more spaces.
Right here.
Yeah, move your mouse. There you go, right there. Okay, so that's what allows them to connect to the drone. All right, so during the competition, you can help your students with, for example, making sure they can see the entire shared screen, making sure they can connect to the drone, that kind of thing. And then I'll be here to help them as well. So it looks like we've got good functionality there. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to stop the share for just a second. That looks good. There's Morgan. Okay, Morgan's coming in. How you doing, young people? Good, good deal. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so Morgan, you hearing us okay?
I am, and actually, I'm a little under the weather. Sierra is going to do the welcome because she's definitely happier than me today, and her voice is all there. So, she's here, and she's going to do that for us.
No worries, no worries. My wife woke up this morning as well. I think it's the soil temperature. The soil temperature starting to change because we're about to go into more warmer days, it kicks up all those allergens in the air, and you only know that when you're a little farm boy like me, right? So
right.
yeah, so it's a lot of people that woke up this morning a little congested and all that good stuff. So
interesting. Well, this too shall pass. So Sierra is representing NCBCE, so she's on it.
All right, Sarah, you got 4 minutes. Get your mind right.
Can you tell me who are all the judges for today?
Let's see here. Well, I would know if they came in. I know one of them is
Chris Turpin.
Chris Turpin. And I believe the other one's going to be Paul Rossi, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, 4 minutes.
Did you say the coach was just for technical issues, or can I help them with the challenges? Or
you cannot help them with the challenge,
okay.
But you can help them with logistics in terms of seeing cameras and stuff like that. And I'll go over, what other resources they have available to them when we go through the quick little rules here in a few minutes. But gentlemen, just relax. Just relax. You're going to have fun with this. Okay, there's Chris. Hey, Chris.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Excellent. Okay, so I take it you're hearing me okay.
Yep,
Are you able to see the 2 camera views as well?
I am. Sorry for jumping in late.
No, no worries, no worries. We just appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. So we've got the cameras. Um, I'm going to share out the screen real quick, Chris, just to make sure you can see it.
Okay. Yep, I
All
see
right.
the, yep.
All right, excellent. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pin that so we see it. And then we'll go ahead and
Remember to communicate.
pin this video as well.
Like talking to each other, discussing it. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 1 minute. There's Mr. Rossi.
Hey there, Jeff. How's it going?
Hey, Paul, how's it going? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you well.
All right, excellent, excellent. I'm just testing out a few things here to make sure everything's going fine.
Y'all know y'all's title. So when you say, hey, I'm Noah, say I'm Noah, I'm the mapper. Okay, I'm Thomas, I'm the remote paladin. Y'all do that?
All right, so that looks good. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is hearing me okay. My name is Jeff Epps. I'm the CEO of Stemrel City. And what we do is we work with organizations, parents, teachers, students, community organizations, K-20 institutions to provide integrated STEM learning into core subjects to raise student achievement. So today we're here because this is our 4th session of our drone competition put on by the North Carolina Educators Unmanned Aerial Systems cohort. Say that 10 times fast. But this is a cohort that is put together by Mr. Paul Rossi and the NCBCE, whom you'll hear from in just a moment, to work with teachers to integrate drones into education to visualize concepts in the classroom. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Miss Sierra Tucker, who will bring greetings from the NCBCE. Sierra, take it away.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first North Carolina Educator UAS Cohort Drone Competition. My name is Sierra Tucker. I'm with the North Carolina Business Committee for Education. That's the nonprofit based out of the governor's office. We are extremely excited to have West Edgecombe Middle School competing this afternoon, and they'll introduce themselves in a minute. But first, I want to introduce our judges. We've got Chris Turpin of Bridge Tech and Paul Rossi of 910 Drones. And thank you so much for coming out today and giving us your time. And I'd also like to thank Jeffries Epps of Stemrel City and again, Paul Rossi for leading this cohort and competition. And finally, a special thank you to our sponsors at Bridge Tech. Thank you guys so much for coming out today and good luck to the team. Jeffries, you're muted.
Spacebar.
I know, right? I know. So at this point, thank you, Sierra. I do want to take a quick moment to ask Mr. Paul Rossi to come forward and just introduce yourself specifically, because Paul, you created this cohort, and to tell you the truth, of this wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for your initiative. So if you would come on briefly and just tell us who you are and what you do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeff, for that recognition. Jeff mentioned I am Paul Rossi. I'm the founder and COO of 910 Drones. We're located in Fayetteville, North Carolina. What we do for our business is we work with anybody, individuals, businesses, organizations, to help them leverage the power of drones. So examples would be, we work with county sheriff's departments. We work with fire departments. We train their pilots. We help them figure out what equipment they need. We work with local surveying companies. We work with a wide variety of all the different industries that can gain value from drones. And what's really exciting is seeing all these different industries and opportunities for folks like yourself, students, who gain the experience with drones. These are the job opportunities that you guys can look forward to, potentially coming right out of high school, as well as going on into the universities right here within the state. And then in addition to that, I'm also the operations manager with Causey Aviation Unmanned, who is the leader in drone delivery for commercial items here in the Southeast United States. We have a partnership with Walmart. So we're delivering items from Walmart to customers' houses and Starbucks and Pizza Hut. So thank you, Jeff. I'm so excited. Thank you, Sierra, for that introduction. And thanks to the students. Thank you, Mr. Hayes, for taking the time to be a part of the cohort. And good luck to the students.
Thank you, Paul. And just as a note, if you can let those folks at Flytrex know that I'm just out of your delivery zone. So if they could just expand it a little bit, I could get my latte in the morning. I wouldn't have to go drive and get it. I could have it delivered by drone. So please pass that along to the management. All right. Got to get it in where you can fit it in, folks. Okay. So at this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Joseph Hayes to step forward and introduce himself and the members of his team. So, Mr. Hayes, please take it away.
So I'm Joseph Hayes. I'm a digital teaching and learning specialist at Edgecombe County. And we're here today at West Edgecombe Middle School. I have a great team here of drone pilots. They're going to introduce themselves, and they're also going to let you know what their role is as far as being on the team.
All right, I'm Noah Crocker. I'm the mapper for the group. It's pretty cool doing this.
I'm Thomas Bradley, and I'm the remote pilot in command.
I'm Kevis Jackson, and I am the visual observer.
I'm Keegan House, and I am the coder.
And that's our team.
Excellent. Well done. I have to say, I'm just going to come on out and say that was the best introduction we have had of a team thus far. Okay. So I just want to put that out there. All right. So guys, let's get started. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share out the screen here. Okay, and I'm going to minimize this for just a second. Let me clear out this little code as we were testing. Good. And I'm going to minimize that. All right, so you should be looking at the little title screen here, North Carolina Educators UAS Cohort, with the little icons down at the bottom. All right, so let's talk about scoring real quick. So upon landing, guys, if you're taking a look at the grid in the floor here, which is this camera, okay? If you're taking a look at this particular view, it says upon landing, the drone's distance from the waypoint will be measured in inches by the flight zone manager, and that is me. Now, if your drone lands at a distance greater than 1 foot or 12 inches from the target, you will receive a score of 1. If it's within 12 to 10 inches, you will receive a score of 2. If the distance that the drone lands is 8 to 10 inches away from the target, within 8 to 10 inches, you'll receive a score of 3. If the drone's distance from the waypoint is between 6 and 8 inches, the team will receive a score of 4. If it is between 4 to 6 inches, the team will receive a score of 6. And if the drone's distance from the waypoint is 2 to 4 inches, you will receive a score of 8. And if it is between 0 to 2 inches, you will receive a score of 10. All right. In terms of the scoring, in terms of communication and use of resources. All right. So we have our two judges here, Mr. Paul Rossi and Mr. Chris Turpin. Gentlemen, they will be observing you throughout this process, and they're going to want to see how well you communicate, how well you talk to each other, and encourage each other. They'll be listening very closely for that. And with that, they will give you a score of 1 to 5, as well as the use of the score for your use of resources. These are all the things that are available to you. That is the drone block software itself, your multiple cameras, and I'll cover all that in just a moment, and as well as your maps. So how well do you use all the resources available to you to complete your mission? So they will be watching very closely for that as well. And with that, you will receive a score of 1 to 5. So are there any questions so far? Okay, let me get a verbal yes or no.
No.
Okay, excellent. All right, so let's quickly take a look at what we have here. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen out here. Oh, it's actually shared out. I take that back. I'm going to give remote control. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to give that to, I believe it's Joseph Hayes. All right, so whoever's coding, the coder for the team, if you would, take control of the mouse, and let's just make sure that you can move the mouse around on our screen here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What I'd like for you to do is go ahead and scroll all the way down to slide number 7 on the left. Let's go down to 8, all the way down to slide number 8. This is your map, gentlemen. This is the map for the grid that's on the floor. Okay, there are the dimensions of the map, and let's quickly talk about the waypoints. Now, the drone is currently at waypoint 1. Can you see where I am in the video?
We can only see your main screen.
Okay, let me take it off of, I think I need to just take it off of the view here. And when you say main screen, you can only see the drone in the floor?
No, we just see you.
You just see me. Okay, let me remove the pen from me.
Just on this computer. On the other computer, I can see the whole thing, like the side bar of people.
Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. And you can see the drone in the floor, correct?
On a different computer, it's on there, but it's not on this computer.
On the computer you're using there, right? On the computer you're using here, let me get the video set for you. Probably need to pin it. Let's see.
There we go.
Okay, let me take the let me pin that video. There we go. And we're gonna go back and share. Now,
It took it away.
okay, so at this point, you cannot see the can you see the video? Is the video? Let's take a look at your workstation. Are you able to bring the video in with the shared screen?
Hang on. Like all we have on this screen is you.
What about view up there?
Okay, is there a there should be an icon that allows you to break the video up into a grid?
Okay, we got it.
Okay, perfect,
We can
perfect.
see everything.
Okay, excellent, excellent, gents. All right, so we have the grid up. All right, so now, gentlemen, can you see me here in the video in front of the drone?
Yes.
Okay, this is waypoint 1 on your map. Here is waypoint 2. Can you see where I'm standing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This is waypoint 3.
Yes.
This is waypoint 4.
Yes.
And this is waypoint 5.
Yes.
All right, excellent. So are there any questions about the grid or your map?
No.
No.
Okay. The distance between all of the waypoints measures from the center of the object to the center of the next object. Okay, is that understood in terms of measurement? The center of each object to the center of one object to the center of the other object. That's how they are measured. It is not edge to edge. It is the center. So the center here to the center here will be 8 feet, and the center here to the center here will be 7 feet. That's exactly how it's measured. Now, if you would, please go down to slide number 9. Or do I need to give you control back? That might be a good idea. Yeah. Here we go. There we are. So let's go over to slide number 9. Gentlemen, this is your compass. Okay. If you need to figure out the angle in which the drone needs to fly, you can use this particular slide, this compass, as a reference point. All right. Are there any questions about the map or the compass?
I have one question for the team, I guess.
Yes.
All right. So they have their own paper and they have the paper of the compass. Is that okay for them to use their own paper and the paper compass?
It most certainly is.
All right. Thank you.
We have no problem with that. Last but not least, let's take a look at one of your other resources, your third resource, which is your camera. Okay, so the purpose of your camera, this roaming camera, do you see the camera with my hand in front of it? Okay, this is your roaming camera. At any time, if you need to check the angle or your distance from one of the with regard to where the drone lands, you can request that we reposition the roaming camera, so we can then move the camera around like so and position it anywhere you would like to look at the grid. But you have to request this. All right, any questions there?
No.
No.
All right, so with that being said, we are going to begin. So if you would, Mr. Coder, please go up to slide number 4. This is your first mission. Please read the mission aloud and you may begin coding it.
No, you want to read it since you're on me first?
The drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly forward about 6 feet between waypoint 3 and 4. Fly backwards to waypoint 1 and land.
Okay, so y'all want to draw a map first.
Yes.
It's 8 by 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, gentlemen, once you are ready to code your mission, Mike, to the coder, down at the very bottom of your screen, you have the drone blocks icon. You'll just, if you'll click on that, that will switch you over to the drone blocks coding interface.
Just so the judges know, the team is drawing out their grid on their paper to scale. So they're scaling out their grid with the hopes of being able to use geometry and algebra to figure out the distances and the angles.
Very good.
We need another one. Or
Another rule.
You can remember the angle of the lines,
Hmm.
like the angle of these lines. Oh yeah. So how are we supposed to figure it out?
These, I guess. Yeah, we can draw
Oh
lines.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Do you think that'll work if we use the compass on this? So I get 40 for this thing right here. This one going from the middle over to here. Oh yeah.
Which one y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do y'all want to just do the first one or no? Or do y'all want to finish?
We could do the first one.
Okay.
Talk about it.
So I think. Oh yeah. So the drone must take off from waypoint 1, clock forward 6 feet. 72. Yeah. I'll use this as far.
70.
Backward. Okay, so
Backward 72 inches.
okay.
Inland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good enough.
We'll do it this far, and then if we're off, that's when we can always retry.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh, do we not have control? Oh, you gotta. Yeah. What's the
I'll find the drone block back on. Yep, that's my screen.
yeah, so then we have to do it on here.
Yeah. You see it. We have to go to drone blocks.
Yeah.
Yep,
we-
bottom of your screen. You should see, do you see the icons, the Chrome icon, Zoom icon at the bottom of your screen?
Hang on. Yeah, it was hard seeing if it was my icons or your icons.
Okay, I'll tell you what, to speed things up, I'll just switch you over. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, if you'll just let me know when you want to switch between drone blocks and the instructions, that's no problem.
Okay. They're ready for drone blocks.
Okay. Do you see drone blocks now?
Not yet.
Okay, do you see, let's see. We should be, let me stop sharing the screen here real quick. Stop the share and I'll go back. Okay, do you see drone blocks?
Yes, we do.
All right, excellent. All right, gentlemen, you may begin coding.
Okay, so we know takeoff.
Let me give you control. That might help. There you go.
Okay, now we're
Takeoff.
Takeoff.
okay, so we take off.
Then fly forward 72 inches.
At the top.
Yep, gotcha.
The number.
Thanks, Noah. You're really supporting me.
Fly backwards.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Do we connect the color?
Do they take off themselves?
Okay, so we are ready to take off. Can you see the computer icon at the bottom of the screen?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and click on that. And you should be the little computer. Yep, there we go. Click on that. And we should see the tello up at the top. That's your drone. That's correct. Excellent. Click connect. Okay, and now let's click the connect to tello in blue up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Perfect. And click connect. We should get some battery information. Perfect. All right, and if you would, gentlemen, you can go ahead and launch your mission.
March. And
Y'all ready?
everybody ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Boom.
Okay, the drone is going to take off.
Oh, let's take some.
The drone is then going to fly forward about 6 feet. The drone is then going to fly backwards. And it is going to land. Okay, so currently, based on what we have, the center of the drone to the center of the pad, of the landing pad, is about 20 inches. So it's about 2 inches short of 2 feet. What can I do for you at this point, gentlemen, in terms of resources?
We try.
Yeah, but like, why? It shouldn't be that much off.
So it was probably just to take off.
We can either rearrange them just like that, or either we can
Just like that. Because our math is right.
So gentlemen, I'm taking it you want a second attempt, correct?
Yes.
Okay, am I clear to put the drone back on the landing pad?
Yes.
Okay.
That should not have gone 20 inches.
All right, I'm going to reshare out, and you can make your changes to your block of code.
We could probably, on the fallback part, we should probably take off. I want to take off a little bit on the fallback.
I guess I have a question. Is the drone calibrated properly so that when it takes off and lands, or is it not calibrated completely?
It takes off and lands from the exact same place. There is no draft in the room. There is no AC or anything like that.
All right, well, let's retry.
Yeah. I'm just saying, there's no way.
And whenever you're ready to launch, you can. I believe your drone is still on. It is.
Oh my God. Wait, 6 feet, right? Okay. 6 feet. So that's not completely, that's not complete. That's like 2 feet less, so it's gonna be like right. So should we just take off like 10 inches just to be safe? Let's do like 8. Between 8 and 6. 7. Do the middle number.
Yep, our math was right.
Yeah. Oh, good job. Our math was right, so good job on that. Yeah. So we do 72 minus 7.
It would be 65.
Yeah. So we fly back 65. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with
Oh,
that.
but then we have to change that like it
takes
goes
off
here.
perfectly.
We do have
So
we just take off a few inches instead of. That's what I was thinking.
do y'all want to just
Or should we just do it like it is now?
If everybody else it.
It's just a chance. It's like a dice roll.
It's such a.
all right, so if we're 2 inches off, we still get those 10 points.
It's really
So we could take off 2 inches just to be safe.
That is smart, but
But why did it come back 20 feet? Like, it shouldn't have come back that far. I don't know. Our math was right because I didn't like.
That's if you could
Oh yeah.
in like 30 minutes.
Okay. We'll just change it to like.
We're just taking out the inches.
No, 6. That's 4 inches. All right.
Okay, you can launch when ready, gentlemen.
It's probably gonna be. It's gonna be in front of it now. Not behind it.
Okay, the drone is taking off. The drone goes forward 6 feet, returning back.
There's no way. That drone is messed up.
The drone is about 2 feet away from the target. That will be a score of 1 for mission 1. Okay, gents, if we could, let's switch over to back over to the slides. And if you would, let's proceed to mission number 2.
Can we ask for another drone?
Go ahead and do 2.
All right, so we know our math's always gonna be right. Yeah, I'm so just keep
keep our
every
math.
time. Yep. Doesn't even matter what we get. All right, I don't know what to do.
Okay, let's switch over. If you would, let's move down to slide number 5. And I'm going to give you
20 inches.
control of that. Here we go. I'm going to share out.
24 to 35.
And it was.
And I just want to say from a judging standpoint while I'm watching here, the students, don't be discouraged. You might not have gotten the results that you expected, but as far as your efforts to get close to the center, you guys are absolutely doing all the right things. So just continue to do what you guys have done.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and give remote control. Gentlemen, you now have remote control, and we can switch to mission number 2.
Almost take off on 8.1.
Okay, read it aloud, please.
The drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly right about 3 feet to waypoint 5, fly forward about 8 feet to waypoint 4, fly left about 3 feet between waypoint 3 and 4, fly backwards to waypoint 1 and land.
So fly right about. That's what.
About
3 feet.
That's right.
about
Yeah, that's right.
3 feet.
So
12 times 3 is 36.
okay, that's our first.
Then
To waypoint. Wait, 5. Can I see the map? So this is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. So fly right.
Yeah, so we're gonna need to go.
So we just fly.
We'll just fly right.
That's
Like
like
36 inches.
All right.
And then
There's
go
fly about 8 feet.
That's right. All the way to
12
12.
times 8.
Away from
Over here, basically.
8 feet is 96.
That's right. Yeah, 96.
Fly left about 3 feet. So fly left
36.
36.
Just fly back.
Waypoint 3 and 4. Fly back to. Okay. So it should be what? Like right here?
No, we'll be like right. It's gonna be.
Well, if we fly 36 here,
it should be
so it should be there. So now we have to fly all the way back, which would be 96. And our drone is probably gonna be on. Okay, we're ready for drone blocks.
Okay, at the very bottom of your screen, can you see there? There you go. Yes, sir. All right, so you can begin coding.
Just take that and trash it. All right, so navigation.
Fly right. Yeah, right there.
Mhm.
36 inches. Forward 96.
96. And to the left, 36.
And to the left.
Yep.
Left
Left
36.
36.
And then 96.
Uh,
Fly
fly
back.
backwards 96.
96.
Oh, you forgot land.
Yeah, I was gonna go for land. And land.
Everybody looks good.
I mean, it looks right. The math's right.
Yes.
Okay, get it. Don't start it yet.
All right, gentlemen, we need to go ahead and reconnect to the drone. The drone, remember, the drone has a 5-minute shutoff to protect its battery. So we need to go ahead and connect to the drone via Wi-Fi. There you go. Excellent. Yep. And then we'll click the blue tello in the upper right-hand corner. Yep. Good. And you are free to launch when ready. Okay, so the drone is taking off.
Okay, that was to the right.
Okay, it's going to the right about 3 feet. It's going forward. Okay. It's going to come back. Oh, how about that?
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Okay, gents. So I take it you can actually see the drone in the video. We are currently approximately 1 foot from the center. 1 foot. What would you like to do?
Rerun it.
Rerun it? Okay. I'm now going to put the drone back in the takeoff pad. You're free to make your adjustments. Let me
What should we do?
share your screen back out.
Same?
Keep it the same.
Okay. Keep it the same?
Yes. Just relaunch it.
I think their thing's off. Okay. We're just gonna launch it.
Okay. So it looks like this particular mission landed about 2.5 feet from the target. The first mission was was within 12 feet, 12 feet or less. So that will be a mission score of 1 for mission 2. All right, gentlemen, let's switch over to mission number 3.
All right. So isn't it here? Yeah. Mission 3. Go ahead.
The
Matt.
drone must take off from waypoint 1, fly forward about 4 feet, turn left, fly forward, and land at waypoint 3.
Okay.
So fly forward 4 feet.
48 inches. And we're gonna go.
So it's gonna be like so 4 feet would be half. So you're gonna be centered.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like a
that's gonna be dead
20
center.
degrees turn. No, but remember, if
You
you
gotta turn
y'all left, remember, if you y'all left, it's the same as y'all went right, so it's still gonna be 40. Because remember, we did that on accident. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's yeah. What I meant. Okay. But like, yeah, I didn't. It's gonna be 40 inches.
Alright,
All right. So fly forward. How many? 48, right? Yeah, 48 inches.
Yeah.
Fly forward and land it. Turn left. So y'all left 40 degrees.
How many do we fly forward?
Fly forward. You're right. It looks about 4, right? 4 blocks.
No, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
It's like 5.5.
So let's do.
Let's just do 5. Even it out.
No, 5.5. It's a little bit over.
Alright, so 5.5 times 12. Or we could just do 5 times 12, 60, and then you add 6. So 56. That's 56.
Wait, what? No, 5 times 12 is
60.
oh.
And then, anyway, 66.
Yeah, that's right. 66.
And then land.
Yeah, alright, everybody do this one?
I'll go with that math.
Everybody do it?
Fly
Yes.
forward
Yes.
4 feet, turn left 40 degrees, fly forward 66 inches. Alright.
Alright, so only if we know that we're gonna get 1 as a point, do we try, right?
Yeah, we can try.
Wait, so, do they count the best one?
Yeah, they count the best one.
I think.
Because that second attempt was terrible. I'm sorry. It was absolutely terrible.
Oh, goodness,
Yeah, it's
I wonder none of the other teams could do it.
now we're gonna y'all left. It's at the bottom.
Yeah. I got it.
40.
Yep. Forward 66.
And the 66 is like a give or take kind of thing.
Everything, give or take. And then land.
It's like a little bit crazy.
Dude, that first try looks so good.
We should have just kept the first try.
Well, we did. We got the points for the first try.
Okay, gents, let me get your drone turned on. It is booting now. Let's give it about 10 seconds. And then it should show up in your Wi-Fi list.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think we should move it. Yeah. Like to the back wall so we can see it.
Back wall or
yeah.
waypoint 3.
Yeah, like waypoint 3 right in between those right there. Okay. Can we request that we move the camera to waypoint 3?
The camera, you would like to move the roaming camera to waypoint 3?
Yes, please.
Let's see, waypoint 3.
Yeah.
That a good angle?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, there you go. All right, you may connect to your drone and launch when ready.
Yeah. Hold on. We need a board. A board.
Just connect.
Bad drone.
Okay, and connect to the tello in the upper right-hand corner.
It's gonna take off as soon as I connect.
No.
Okay, and now let's launch.
Okay.
Okay, so the drone is about to take off. Drone goes forward.
Not on either of the cameras. It is.
Okay, based on where your drone has landed, it is 3 feet from the center of the target of the waypoint. What would you like to do?
Retry.
Retry. I am now going to replace the drone.
Oh, y'all want to take off 3 feet? I mean, you take off 3 feet. The last time I took off mission 1, I took off 4 inches and it was 20 inches off. But I mean, it's not 40 inches back. Okay, so not 3 feet.
We have 20 minutes left in the competition. 20 minutes.
We take 20 inches. Take it or leave it.
Why not just retry?
Our math is right. But like,
We take off a foot.
a lot.
Yep.
Yeah,
I want to just take off a foot.
no.
I just want to rerun it.
I think
Just rerun it.
Yes.
I'm gonna take off some, okay?
yeah, let's do
Let me take off some.
Like 1
more like
What's the purpose?
Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay, gentlemen, your drone is still on. You can launch whenever you're ready.
no.
No. 10 inches.
All right, we'll do that. Yep.
No, let's do like 60.
Just launch it.
60.
No, do not launch it.
He said launch it. We gotta launch it.
63.
Promise.
63.
63.
That's it. What more than the last one? Wasn't that long.
Can we sell for
This
60?
counts for 3
The
feet.
last time,
We'll sell for 60. Take it or leave it.
no, the last,
Leave it.
the last time,
We have 20 minutes.
the last one was about 4 inches and it went back 40 inches, okay?
So we take off 3 inches and we take off
Okay.
we take off 3 inches.
If it flies into a wall, it deserves to fly into a wall.
That's me.
Let me see if the drone. Oh, the drone is shut off, gents. We just hit that 5-minute mark. All right, so if you would, let's give it 10 seconds. 9. Okay, let's go ahead and connect to the drone via Wi-Fi.
Or the mission first. Do that.
Just
I just don't want it flying off into nowhere. You know.
you connected.
Yep, that's good. Yep. And launch when you are ready.
Yay. I'm gonna watch.
Please be. Need at least 1 thing.
That's pretty similar to it. Mm, mm. Why did it? Why did it? Oh, it's over there. Let's see it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, hello. Nope. No, dude. That's
like
3
2
feet
feet.
again. That's 3. 3.
Gentlemen, the drone is approximately 33 inches from the center, which is about 2 inches short of 3 feet. That being the second attempt, this mission will receive a score of 1, judges. All right, we have our fourth and final mission.
What did he do? Took off 3 inches.
And it went.
It actually It yeah. It actually took. Oh, we went.
Okay, and let's see here. Let's get you back where you need to be there. All right, and now let's proceed to mission 4. Please read mission 4 aloud.
We need.
Oh, you might, it might help for you to have control. There we go.
The drone must take off from waypoint 1, turn right, fly forward, and land at waypoint 4 for 5 seconds. Then take off, turn right, fly forward, and land at waypoint 2.
Y'all right, man.
Say 90.
Mhm.
Oh, that waypoint 4. This one's waypoint 4.
Alright, so we're gonna turn like. What is flash forward and whoa. Hey guys, we gotta land at waypoint 4. So we have to.
1 to 4 is like 20.
It's like a 20.
What was it, 24.5?
That's 20. It's like 25. 23. 23 is okay. So, I'm gonna go get a eraser.
Right, turn right.
It's like 8.5.
We got it on turn right, and then
Wait,
turn
waypoint 1
forward
and waypoint 4.
to waypoint 2.
More than that'd be like
It is.
be 100. Dude, that's like 9 almost. That's 8.5. Well, I said it's almost 9. Not. Can you do 100?
Wait.
Let's just
8.5.
let's just keep it safe and do just 8.
No. How much will 8 be? What's 8 times 12?
Okay, 8.5.
96. 96 plus 6, 102.
Let's just do 8.5.
So 102 inches.
No. 8 times 12 is 90. Shouldn't skip, man. 102 inches. 20. Let's just do 24 to do 20. Alright, y'all remember how we do this, right? If it's already facing this direction and it's gotta go back, you do a 180.
That's not gonna be right.
Yes, it is.
Not just 180. We're taking up here. We're gonna be facing that.
24 degrees. So if you do a 180,
It's just gonna take us back to waypoint 1.
what's 10 and a half times 12? What's 10 and a half times 12?
10 and a half times 10 times 126.
All right, that's how much we need to do for this one.
You said how much?
This one right here is 120 or whatever.
Let's see. Here, we're already facing this way.
Yeah, we're already gonna be facing 24.
So
we're gonna need to do like what 200?
no, not 200.
No, not
just
200.
yet. It's gonna be about.
It's 195, 196,
196, 197.
197. Wait, hold on, what? We're gonna be facing 24.
No, you're at
right?
196.
No, it's gonna be over 200. Look. We're gonna be facing 24 right here. So to turn around, it's gonna be like 200 something. All right, so what is it? It's gonna be like 200.
I made the line in that.
4. It's gonna be 240 minus 24.
24.
Yeah, but if we do a 180, it's taking us straight back.
To waypoint 1.
Oh, you know what we could do? We put it like we find the angle of what this is to that, and then we add 24 to it. So we no, we do need to do 200 something. 200.
If 200 is way off, we're calling 196, right?
Where are you getting this from? That's just gonna make us go down here more. We gotta go over here more. We need to be at least 200.
I would say 197.
We need like 220. How are you getting? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but look, see this. This line goes straight there, right? Because you can see it. We need 220 to make it back. Yeah, 220.
He's right. Wait, but I thought it's not going to be facing straight, is it?
No, I had it angled to where it was facing where your line is. You can see your line under it. See? There. So we need like 223. 223.
Now you're getting 197, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's not what we're going to be facing. Toward and land it. That's if we were facing that way. Like if we took off from waypoint 2. Alright, so how far is that? Wait. Dang. We need to be facing 220, so our degrees would be like 197.
This is how I got there because you're going to be basically facing in that direction.
So I got it too.
You're going to be turning right.
We need it. What
Right
is
there.
200 like 20 minus
20 minus 20.
Well, I have 224 up here, so 200. And if it's not right, we have a second chance. 200 is going to be way too much. We need to get to 200.
200 is far off. What are we doing?
We have a second chance.
Like 197. Yeah, it's gonna be like 197 degrees.
Yeah.
So we're doing 197.
Yeah.
Do you know how much time we have left?
All right, this is our last mission.
Do we have a time?
Do we have
You're
time?
muted, Jeff. Jeff, you're muted.
It is 2:50. It's currently 2:12. We have 13 minutes left. The competition will end at 2:15.
Yep, we got it. We gonna hurry up. 'Cause I ain't winning the
Don't hurry up so fast. Why is he just moving the whole thing? One or two. Uh-huh. Land. Second. And 126.
Just watch it. I thought we had 3 minutes.
I'm glad we didn't drop our stuff off. Imply 126.
We're definitely gonna have to reconnect it.
Yeah.
Wait, what is your degrees? Your second year, right? One what?
It used to be 190. Wait.
197. 197.
Yeah, 197. That's your second one. Yeah, you have it. That's 126. Yeah, my bad.
196.
6 or 197. I did not see it.
I just like all right. That looked good. Yeah, looks great.
Yep, looks perfect.
All right. Well, open it.
Yep, you're ready to launch, gentlemen. You're yep. Let's go ahead and I'm sorry. Go ahead and connect to the drone. It just shut off. There we go. And yep, connect. Perfect. And you may launch when ready.
Right?
Yeah, where's this one landing at?
This is the one. Oh no. It's gone. No, it's not.
It's gotta take. It's taking back off.
No, it's taking back off. Oh yeah.
Just wanted to look at that angle.
We're in range.
No, but we need to ask. We need to ask them.
Okay, you are at 1.5 inches from the waypoint. 1.5 inches from the waypoint.
Is that, you said inches or feet?
I'm sorry. 1.5 feet. Sorry about it. Long day. 1.5 feet, gents. 1.5 feet. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph.
Come on now, Jeff. The day's barely over.
Mr. Rossi, you're a judge now. Behave. We have company. All right. So I'm going to place the drone back into the takeoff pad. And gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and give you control.
Just rerun it. Just rerun it.
I'm at this right again.
She did hit one. That's probably what threw it off.
Just
All right, gents, you have control. Okay, the drone is up.
Oh, definitely. That's not a way too long. It's basically the same spot. Watch it fight somewhere.
I think it's closer. It might be closer.
No, that is.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Gentlemen, your drone is 1.5 feet from the target. That is the second attempt. This mission will receive a score of 1. Judges. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over back here. So at this point, this concludes this portion of the competition. I would now like for our judges to come forward, introduce yourselves, tell them what you do, and also give your perspective on what you observe. And I'm going to start with Mr. Chris Turpin of Bridge Tech Solutions.
Hey guys, it was awesome watching you guys compete, kind of talk through everything through each of the projects. I think the communication was very good within the team. I know there was some moments of frustration just with the math and well, with you guys having the correct calculations, but then the drone not moving the way you guys kind of wanted to. Those frustrations happen, but you guys worked through those pretty well. So little background, my name is Chris Turpin. I'm with Bridge Tech Solutions. We're a technology integrator for school systems. So we help try to influence bringing more technology in with your education and with lessons in the classroom. So it's awesome to see this, and programs like this are really going to help drive education for the future. So thanks, Jeff, for having me, and thank you guys for participating.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Mr. Rossi?
Hey, thanks again, Jeff. Great job to the students on the team competing. I made a few notes here, so I'll just jot them down. I hope that with Mr. Hayes, you guys continue to fly the drone in the classroom, and look forward to you guys to potentially participating in, more of these types of competitions, whether they're virtual or in person going forward. So I think that while you guys might not have gotten the flight scores that you wanted, there's still a lot of things that you guys did well as a team that you can apply going forward. And there's some things that if you guys take notes and you apply this going forward, you'll probably have better flight scores. And the first thing I'll bring up, and I have a good amount of experience flying with the telos. And one thing you can do in DroneBox is you can set the speed of the drone. So if the standard speed, if you put it in there, I think it's around
30
meters a second, inches a second. Mm-hmm. And what you can do is if you bump that down, it's even if you think about this like a car, the slower that you're moving a car or vehicle, you have better control over it. So in the future, when you're flying, even in the classroom, Mr. Hayes gives you guys some lessons. After you take off, the next command you can set is set speed. And if you slow that drone down, what you're going to do is you're going to eliminate drift. Because when you're flying those long distances, the reason that you guys are going a little bit longer is because of that speed. The flight capabilities of the drone, as far as not having GPS, it's calibrated, it's accurate, but because of those slight variables, that's why you guys were seeing a little bit of differences, even just from the same block of code. So that's one thing I think would help you guys just on the flight side. Around the mission too, you guys were talking about the other teams, and I think you weren't getting the results you wanted. So you guys started talking about, what about the other teams? No matter what you're doing in life going forward, stay focused on what you're doing. Anytime that you're devoting to talking about the competition, the other business, your competitor, you're taking away from your ability to actually focus on what your task is. So kind of keep your eye on the prize, like folks say, and, you know, let everything else, you know, everybody else do what they do. At the end, the results are going to kind of pan out, and you'll see what's there. So kind of just focus on the tasks that you guys have. During mission 3, you guys requested to have the roaming camera moved, and that was huge. I think after the first mission, Mr. Epps asked you guys, is there anything that I can do? He said, is there anything I can do right now that'll help you guys? And what he was hinting at was he wanted you guys to ask if he could use that roaming camera to actually show you guys where the drone was located in reference to the mission pad. So initially you didn't, but you guys did pick up on that. So that's a great use of resources, because that camera is definitely something that could help you. You guys made some changes, and the changes ended up hurting you. But you know what? Based off of the initial results you got, you guys made the right change. So it didn't get you, again, the exact result, but if you had a third shot at it, you probably would have honed in a little bit closer. So it's a great job that you guys did point out to say, hey, let's move that camera. Other than that, just that's kind of on the flight side. You guys communicated well. You guys were doing some high-fiving and things like that, and that's awesome. You know, to be able to pick each other up and keep that positivity going. I think Chris knows, and Mr. Epps, and even your teacher, Mr. Hayes, you know, working together in teams and collaborating, you don't always get the results you want, but you still have to maintain a positive attitude and, you know, always look to get better results. So you guys did an excellent job. Again, you guys didn't get the mission score results that you necessarily wanted, but from the communication and the use of resources, I think you guys did an excellent job.
Great. Thanks, Paul. And gents, I just want to point out, you know, what you guys were undergoing today is what we in the business world call the scientific method. You make a change and then you observe the results. If the results are what you want, you're good to go. If it's not, you have to make a change. And I bring this point up because there were a couple of missions, guys, where you made no changes. You didn't get the result, but you didn't make any changes, and you still got the same or similar result. Okay, so anytime that you make a change or you start something and it doesn't give you the result you need, think a little bit deeper into what needs to change and all the factors involved so that you can get the right result. There are a lot of things going on. And I heard some of you say, I know my math is right. And we would never argue that. Your math was right. But let's just say, for argument, you're delivering vaccines to people in a remote village, or you're delivering a latte, right, to somebody. The point is that there are some aspects that you have no control over. Okay, like weather and atmosphere and things like that. So yes, you can rely on math to a certain degree, but then you just have to rely on your instincts and what you see to give you the results that you need. Because I'm pretty sure that Chris and Paul and all of the other adults that are in, Mr. Hayes, all of us will agree that there are times when, yes, we know our math is correct, but sometimes we have to go with our gut with regard to getting the correct results. But overall, I think you guys did a great job. So with that, Mr. Hayes, I would like to invite you and your team to give us any reflections or thoughts about this program at this time.
Oh, it's fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Very fun.
It was fun. Like it was very challenging, which made it even more fun. Having a challenge. Yeah. All right. I got nothing.
It was just fun.
Excellent. Well, guys, here's the thing. If you don't do something that's going to take you out of your comfort zone, you'll never grow. Okay, and that's why we designed this program. And it's supposed to be tough. It's not easy. I didn't design it to be easy. I designed it to be tough, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Okay, we'd be flooded with competitors. But you know,
And if you go forward, if you leave school today, if you go forward to the next level and you seek out challenges, you will have fun.
yes,
It's what I do every day. It's what Mr. Epps does. It's what successful businesses and successful people do is they go out into the world, they find challenges, and they have fun conquering them. So that's awesome feedback. You guys did a
absolutely.
great job.
So with that, I'm going to ask Miss Sierra to take us home. Sierra?
Hello. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out today. I want to say thank you to our judges, Mr. Turpin and Mr. Rossi. Thank you, Mr. Epps, for hosting the event. You've been a wonderful host. And thank you to the team for taking the time to come out and do this. It was really fun to watch. And I'm excited for you guys to hopefully continue on this journey and maybe come back next year even more prepared. I would love to see how you guys grow over the next year, having already experienced it once and being able to take this knowledge and learn and grow and apply it differently in the future. But yeah, just thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to Bridge Tech for sponsoring, and I hope you guys all have a great day.
Thank you, Sierra. And imparting to our contestants and Mr. Hayes, I'm privy to a little information that I'm going to share with you. You'll be doing a whole lot more with these drones in your district. Just saying. I know a few people and I know some things. So you guys are going to be doing a lot more. You know what you're doing with one drone today? Imagine 5 of them doing it simultaneously. They call that swarming. So, yeah. So, keep your eyes open. We'll be seeing a lot of each other in Edgecombe County. Joseph, I take my hat off to you. I just want to say this real quick. This has been a challenging year, and it's been a challenging year for educators. But for you to take out the time that you have amongst all the other things that you had to deal with, remote learning, hybrid learning, face-to-face learning, the ever so changing schedule every day, and then but still to take your time to mentor and coach these young men into this tournament is just, I just take my hat off to you, because as an educator you could easily say, look, I'm burnt out. I really can't take any more on my plate, and nobody would argue with you on that. But you chose to do this, and it's educators like you that are really moving the needle with student achievement and preparing the next level of engineers, scientists, and entrepreneurs. So specifically to you, Mr. Hayes, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking out the time out of your schedule to really work with these students.
Thanks for the kind words.
Yes. All right. So, hey guys, if there's nothing else, I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I can't wait to start divvying out the prizes and stuff like that, but we've got several more to do this week, so it probably won't be until next week until you know what you've done. But I can say this, you guys did an excellent job. So everyone, enjoy the rest of your day and take care.
Thank you.
Good job.